The word stung worse than a slap. "Don't touch me," she whispered, not even looking at me as she shifted further across the bed. "Go have fun somewhere else if you need it that badly." For a second, I thought I misheard. This was my wife, my partner of 12 years, pushing me away like I was some stranger. "Emma," I said, my voice breaking. "What do you mean by that?" She sighed, pulling the blanket up to her chin. "I'm tired, Daniel. I don't want this. You're acting like I owe you something. If you want intimacy so much, maybe you should. I don't know, find it somewhere else." Her words lodged themselves in my chest like shards of glass. Somewhere else? No wife should ever say that to her husband. And yet she did, casually, as though it were nothing. I lay awake that night, staring at the ceiling, questions tearing at me. Was she serious? Did she mean it? Or was this her way of dismissing me? Something about the way she avoided my eyes unsettled me. The following days were worse. She became distant. Conversations felt like empty exchanges about bills, groceries, or her late nights at work. She guarded her phone like it was her lifeline, tucking it under the pillow or carrying it into the bathroom. I tried to convince myself I was imagining things. She'd been stressed at work, maybe tired, maybe hormonal. But deep down my gut knew the truth. Something had shifted. One night, while she was in the shower, her phone buzzed on the dresser. My hand hovered above it, trembling. I'd never gone through her things before. But when you feel your marriage slipping through your fingers, morals become blurry. I unlocked it. The message preview hit me like a freight train. "Last night was amazing. Can't stop thinking about you. Same place tomorrow." From a contact saved under just a single initial. M. I felt the floor tilt beneath me. My wife. My Emma. The one who swore vows of loyalty and love, sneaking away with someone else. My throat tightened, and before I realized it, tears blurred the screen. She came out of the shower, towel wrapped around her, humming lightly. She caught me with her phone in hand. For a moment, she froze, her eyes darting from me to the glowing screen. Then, without hesitation, she snapped, "You had no right to touch my phone." "No right," I said, my voice trembling with rage and despair. "Emma, I found your messages. Last night was amazing." "Who the hell is Em?" Her lips parted, but no sound came out. A flicker of fear crossed her face, quickly replaced by defiance. "You're overreacting. It's not what it looks like." "Don't you dare," I said, shaking. "Don't you dare stand there and lie to me." That night we fought until our voices were hoarse. She tried excuses, "He's just a friend." I was drunk. It didn't mean anything. Every word twisted the knife deeper. Finally, exhausted, she muttered, "Fine. Yes. I've been seeing him. Happy now." Happy? The word was a cruel joke. I sat down, numb, the weight of betrayal crushing me. My chest ached, not with anger, but with the kind of grief that makes you feel hollow. The woman I loved had chosen someone else, and worse, she had told me to find comfort outside our marriage, as though my love was disposable. The next day, I did exactly what she told me. I went somewhere else. Not to cheat, not to seek revenge, but to escape. I drove for hours, no destination in mind, until I ended up at my friend Mark's house. He was shocked to see me at his doorstep in the middle of the night, broken and disheveled. I told him everything. For the first time in years, I cried like a child. He didn't judge. He didn't try to fix it. He just listened, and in that silence, I felt some of the poison drain out. When I returned home 2 days later, Emma's demeanor had changed. She looked rattled, pacing the living room like a caged animal. "Where were you?" she demanded the moment I walked in. "I was where you told me to be," I replied coldly. "Somewhere else." Her face paled. "What does that mean?" "It means you told me to go find comfort elsewhere." And I did. I found peace away from you. The fear in her eyes told me what she was really asking. She wanted to know if I had been with another woman. For the first time, she tasted the bitterness of insecurity. "Did you?" she whispered. "No," I said firmly. "But I could have. And the fact that you care now, after you broke us, is unbelievable." She sank onto the couch, her mask cracking. "Daniel, I made a mistake. I didn't think you'd ever. I don't know, leave me. I thought you'd just stay." And there it was, the truth. She thought I'd endure anything, that my loyalty was unbreakable. She underestimated the cost of betrayal. The days that followed were filled with silence. She tried to cook my favorite meals, leave little notes, even cried into my chest at night. But each gesture felt like trying to patch a sinking ship with tape. Trust, once shattered, doesn't heal with apologies. One evening she begged, "Please give me another chance. We can fix this. I'll cut him off. I'll do anything." I looked at her. Really looked at her. The woman I once loved so fiercely. And all I saw was someone who had taken my love for granted, who had gambled it for fleeting passion. "Emma," I said quietly, "you didn't just cheat on me. You destroyed the foundation of everything we built. You told me to go find love somewhere else, as if what we had meant nothing. And now you want me to believe it suddenly matters again." Her tears fell freely. "I didn't think you'd ever walk away." "That's the problem," I said, standing up. "You thought wrong." The night I packed my bags was the hardest of my life. She clung to me, sobbing, begging me to stay. But I walked out, the sound of her cries echoing in the hallway behind me. Leaving wasn't about pride. It was about survival. About reclaiming the pieces of myself she had broken. As I closed the door on the home we once shared, I felt the ache of heartbreak, but also a flicker of strength. She had pushed me away with her words, "Go have fun somewhere else." And when I finally did, she couldn't bear it. Her reaction was unbelievable. But mine was final. I chose freedom over betrayal. And for the first time in a long time, I could breathe again.